So hello guys, in this video we're going to be learning how to use our Trello. Like I said earlier, Trello is a project or task management tools that helps us in organizing tasks, creating boards, and collaborating with our clients or team members. So the first thing you want to do is to go to your Play Store for those using Android, or you go to your Apple Store for iPhones. So go there, you download Trello. You can see it right here. You download Trello. Then I already have it in my phone. So click on download. But for my own case, I have to click on open. So straight to our Trello. So let's say we want to start creating. Just before we share our Trello profile or create our first board, you can create your first Trello board using templates. This is where you go if you want to use templates to create it. But creating with templates might get so overwhelming for you. So I want to start this from the scratch so you understand better. You can only share your Trello profile. That means you want to connect with people on your team or your clients to see how you are organizing, how you want to organize or plan your task. So let's start from the scratch to create our board and plan. So you click on this plus sign down here. When you click on it, you select board. Now the first thing you'll be required to do to name your board. So let's say I want to name my board. Okay, so let's say I got the job for copywriting. So I'll just name this one copywriting. My board's name should be copywriting. Then I already have a Trello workspace, but you can create more Trello workspace from your home page. You can create more workspace. So here my visibility, since this is a work something, is not a private plan for myself, because you can use Trello for your own personal plan. You can use it to plan your week, your month, your year. Okay, so since this is a business project plan to manage, um to show the progress of my work, I'm going to leave it at public. All right, so that I can grant access to my my employer and my team if we're a lot working for this particular project. So I'll just leave it as public. Then my board color, you can change the board color, but I think I'll leave it at blue. Blue is okay. You can click here to change the board color to your preferred color, but I'll just leave it at blue. Okay, so let's go back. I'm okay with this. So we'll click on create board. Now this is like a fresh list. Okay, a fresh list. So let me break this down. You can see our board name right here at the top. Now this board is more like a file, an empty file. You know how a file is an empty file. Then your list, the list we're about to add, is more like the papers inside the file, just like a blank paper. You can see right here is blank. It's just like the blank paper inside the file. Then when we start adding, when we add lists, our lists are more like blank papers. Then inside our list we have cards. Cards are where you have the contents, the things that are written in the list. Okay, I just want to make you understand so that when I'm calling cards, when I'm calling board, and when I'm calling list, you know what we're talking about. Your board is your file, your list is your blank paper, and your card is the content on those blank paper, which is the list. Okay, so let's go ahead and create our list. After creating our list, we'll now start creating the board. So for our copywriting project, our list is going to be something like ideas. Okay, when you just click there, you write ideas. Let me just write it in capital. So as soon as you're done writing you click on this check mark. It will not automatically open another place for you to create another list. Okay, this is the first one I just created right here. So I can go ahead and create another list. So after ideas, I'll write my to do. Then the next, I'll go for progress. Okay, progress, check. Then the next one is, okay, let me go back here. In progress. Okay, in progress. Then the next one. All right, let me see to do here. Just trying to edit it. All right, to do. So I'm still naming my list. So this one is okay, review slash edit. Check. Then the next one is our approved or published. Okay, now this is when we're finishing the work. This is where, sorry, published. Okay, so there we have our lists. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is to start adding our cards. Meanwhile, if you want to okay, we'll come to that. Let's start adding our cards. Remember, for each of the lists you add your card. Your card is like the content inside each of these lists. All this is a list. We're going to add content, what we are going to be doing under ideas, under to do, under in progress, and all that. We're going to be adding the content. So to add your card, you just click on add card, and now our card name. So right here on our card name, we'll go ahead and add the content under the ideas. So let's say for our ideas, we have project launch copy ideas. Then we'll check up there and check. Then another card under the ideas is our website homepage rewrite. Then you check here too. So that is it. I'm done with the ideas. So we head over to this, our to-do list. So add another card under to-do, which is social media ad copy for XYZ campaign or blog post draft topic XYZ. So we'll go over to our in progress list. Then we'll add newsletter copy, February edition, or copy of landing page revamp. Then under our review and edits, newsletter copy, Friday edition, or copy for landing page revamp. Under our review and edits, we can have cards like email sequence, edit round 1, ebook draft review for structure. So these are more like all the steps you're going to be showing. Okay, check all the steps you're going to show your client or your employer to achieve a good work, to do a good work as a copywriter. So this is more like showing your employer the steps you'll be following to do your work. Okay, so there is no much to it. Then under this approved, you want to add something like final website copy or published blog post. So this is our list with our cards. Now, the main reason why you do this is because you want your project with your employer to show transparency and trust. You also want a situation whereby if your employer is seeing something that is not right, he will have the access to comment and make one or two adjustments for you, and that is good. It can also make the employer, it makes the workflow very easy. The employer can give approval and he can make small adjustment for you. Okay, just like here in Trello, you can easily adjust, you can easily push this board from here to here. You can see, you can adjust it to anywhere you want. Okay, you can see, I can say, okay, this web page, I can put it down here and say I want it right here. I can also move this entire to do. I can adjust it to anywhere I want. Maybe I want it on the last day, sorry, I want it on the last time, or you can archive it here as soon as we're done with sorry, this is our board, and these are our lists with the cards. Okay, so you can edit. Let's say you want to make an adjustment right here. You want to make an adjustment with the idea lists. All you have to do is to click here if you want to do. Okay, so you can add cards to this list. You can copy the list. That means that's if you want to duplicate it. You can move the list. You can also watch it. Like watching it, like I explained before, means you when you click on it, it will notify you each time there is some kind of adjustment in this list. So that is it for the this case. Okay, and you want to, let's say you want to do some settings to your board. You click here to do the settings. Okay, so when you click these three lines, you can see right here, you can start it. When you start it, like you have favorite it, maybe this is a current board you'll be going off on, you can favorite it. You can also set the visibility right here. This is where you set the visibility. Okay, let's say I click on it, I can make it private, I can just make it public, or make it workspace so that anyone on Trello workspace can see the board. But right now it's on public. So here you copy it here, you copy the board here, and this place is for other settings too. So let's check it out. You click on that three lines. So here you have your name. This is my board name. Now this is my workspace name, Trello. This is the background color. That's why you see this blue. Okay, now this is the, if I on here, I will enable card cover image, and if I off it, it will be gone. Right, so here is for watch. If I on the watch, any adjustment that is done on this board, any area of this board, I'll be notified. So, and here is, if you click here, you are available online. If you on it, it will show that you're available online. Okay, that means let's say you are available to work, you can on it so that people, your team members or your clients will know that you're on and you're working. So that is it all. You can edit your labels. Yeah, okay, let me go ahead and edit my labels. So I want to use red color. I want to use red color for urgent. When I have urgent work, it will indicate that the work is urgent. Okay, so red is for that. Then I want to use green color for done. When the work is done, it should indicate green. Okay, and I want to use let's say blue for in progress. So let's use blue for in progress. That means you're in progress, so you want to, so you use the blue. So that's this. Okay, that is it for here, and that is it done. So here you have your archived cards. Okay, you have your archived list, and here is your visibility. Like I said, the board is public. Here is for commenting. You want only members to comment. So if you want to change it, you can go ahead and change it for you can disable it so no one comments, or you can make it for workspace members or public. Okay, so let's leave it at members. Then adding members, only board admin can add new members, or members can also add members. So let's leave it as members can add members. So self join. Okay, and that is it. Let's say you want to, one thing about Trello, nothing in Trello is, you cannot delete anything in Trello, you can only archive it. So if you want to remove this board, or you can just go to close board, you click on it and it will archive it for you. So that is it. So let's go back. Now look at where we went to. It was here we clicked for those settings. Okay, it was here. So let's go back. Now this is about board. Since this board is for public, it's best to give it a description. This board is about copywriting, so it's best to give the description of the copywriting project here, so that any member, so that the team member will understand. For example, this is is a new Trello account. That is why you don't see so many board here. For someone who have started working for a lot of company, you are going to have a lot of board. So your description is going to help you understand what this particular board is all about. Okay, probably this is copywriting, and I'm doing another copywriting job. Okay, so the other copywriting job is going to also have its own description. Maybe in this description I'm going to write copywriting job with so clients and team members like this. Okay, and I'll also write the other board. If I have a second board about copywriting too, I'll write copywriting with so clients, and it will help me differentiate the two boards. So it's important, especially if your board is for you and your team and clients, you have to give a description to help you identify them. So, and that is it all for here. And right here, you want to pin it to your home page, so that each time you check your phone, you just go straight to the board. Okay, you don't need to come and start logging into Trello. Whenever you pin it to your home page, you can click on it and go straight to this board. So that is it for here. And down here you get your activities. Okay, everything about what is happening in this particular board, when you created it, when you added board, and when you start adding ideas and to-do list and all that. So that is all. So let's close here and go back to, I think that's basically all for this. So the next thing I want to do is this. I want to show you how you can use templates. Now I'm going to use templates to create another board. Okay, now I made this board from scratch without template, but in this second case I'm going to use template to show you how you can create board for your personal life, like your to-do lists. Trello serve a lot of purpose. It's not just for business. You can use Trello to organize your daily activity, to plan your daily activity, your weekly, your monthly activities. Okay, so in the next video I'll be showing you that. Let me throw more light on this card. Let me do more let me show you more things you can do on your card. Okay, so let's say you want to add an image. Okay, you want to, maybe you there is something you want to show to your clients, or something you want to show to your team members. You can just go ahead and click this gallery icon here, this image icon here. You click on it, and you can either, if you want to snap the picture, you can snap it, or you click on file to upload direct from your photos in your phone. Okay, so when you click on it, the image will now be saved on this particular list. Okay, the image will not be on these ones right here. It will just be on this particular one, this first one, ideas. So now let me click on it and show you how you can do other things. So under these ideas, under the ideas, we have this product launch copy ideas. Okay, this is under idea list. So we have the product launch copy idea. So under this idea, under the product launch copy ideas, now you can go ahead and give your descriptions here. Now explain, maybe you want to explain in details to your clients or team members how you want to launch this product. You give the ideas of how you want to launch it. Now I'm talking about copywriting. Okay, probably you're doing a copywriting for a product that wants to be launched. Okay, so you want to describe how you want to do it. You can go ahead and give a bullet point, or you can just write how you want to do it. Okay, and here, this is the label. The second one is the label. Just like I labeled red for urgent, I labeled green for done, and I labeled blue for in progress. Now Probably you're still on this work, you're still on this product launch work, is in progress, right? So what you want to do is to go to label, you click on label, and you click on in progress. Oh, I wrote I progress. Okay, you click on in progress. Sorry, let me go ahead and edit that. Sorry, let me go ahead and edit that. You can see it's showing in progress already, but let me go back to my board settings and edit it. Okay, let me click on these three lines. I made mistake there. So where's my labels? Okay, so I made mistake here. I have to change it. In progress. Okay, all right, it's in progress. Done. So let's go back there. Done. So let's go back to that particular, but you can see it's already showing blue here. It's already showing blue to show us that the work product launch copy card is in progress. That is what he's telling my team members and my clients. Okay, so you can see it's in progress. It has changed in progress. So we have labeled this particular card in progress. So anyone that log into this Trello board, we understand that I'm in progress with product launch. All right, so down here, members, I'm just the only one that is here. That is why it's showing my name. Okay, so done. Now down here, this is the start and end date. You're telling your client that this work is in progress. You also have to tell your client when it started and when it's ending. Okay, you're not going to do it forever, so you put the date, the start date 9th January, and you want to start it by 9 p.m. Okay, so right, okay, let's say 9 in the morning, that's when you want to start it. Then you click on done. Okay, that you're starting at 9 in the morning. Then due date, you probably finish it on the 10th. Okay, which is tomorrow. Sorry, on the 10th, which is next tomorrow. No, that is wrong. That one, let me pick a date. Okay, and you are going to finish it at 9 in the evening. Okay, and you say set reminder 1 day before, and that is add me to the card. You can tick it, you want them to add you to the card, and you click on done. Now your card is set and your reminder is on to remind you. Please, the description is also important. Okay, let me just add something. Now my description for launch copy, I'll probably tell my client I'm going to be writing an ad copy. Okay, I'll be writing an ad copy for the launch. Okay, so let's leave it for the description. That is what I'll be doing in this product launch ideas. I'll be writing my ad copy. So that is it for this particular card. So let's close this card. Now you can see it. Our workspace, which contains this board and this list and cards, is on private. So let's go back and remove it from private. Now this is Trello workspace. Okay, I can edit it and write it my workspace. Let me just write it digital skills workspace. Let me leave Trello digital skills workspace. Okay, let me leave it. So let me remove it from private because it's still a private. You can see it right there, it's private. So I want to make it public, so I'll go ahead and click here. You click this settings icon, then click on this visibility, then you make it public. So as it's public, this workspace is public, is visible to anyone with the link, and will show up in search engine like Google. Only those invited to workspace can add and edit workspace board. Okay, now I can save this. But if it is private, this workspace is private, it is not indexed or visible to those outside this workspace. Okay, I think it's better we just leave it at private. Okay, that's fine. So that is all you have for Trello, as using it as your business planning tool.